Hello. This video is about how to use energy for witchcraft or white magic. And I guess I could start with, this is more of a basic view of things. And energy is everywhere. Good energy, positive energy, negative energy. The whole universe is made up of energy. And energy can't be destroyed. It just gets transformed from one thing to another. So energy is everywhere, and you have to use energy. And you use energy for white magic or black magic. But we're just talking about white magic today. So what you do is, when you're in a room, say you move into a new place, and the first thing you might want to do is cleanse the room or cleanse the apartment or the house. And you could do that with incense, or if you happen to have a witch's broom, which I have there. Let's get a better look. You could use that. I moved into this apartment 6 years ago, and I used that broom, and I haven't used it since. So you may want to use it just once, or you may want to use it whenever you feel that there's any negative energy around. Because negative energy can come from anywhere, from your neighbors or from your family members, and you just might want to use that broom or incense to kind of cleanse the area. And then the next thing would be, all around you is positive and negative energy all the time. So what you want to do is to draw the positive energy towards you. It's just all around you in the air. So you just reach up, and then you just think about the energy. Close your eyes, think about the good energy that's all around you, and just draw it down towards you. Bring it towards you, towards your body, towards the center of where you're working, where you're going to perform your spell, or just anywhere. You can do it anywhere. When you're sleeping, when you're about to go to bed at night, when you wake up in the morning, anytime you want. At work, it doesn't matter. Just bring that positive energy down. And if you're around people and you don't want to be raising your arms up and pulling energy down, just close your eyes and meditate and think about positive energy and pull it towards you, and you'll feel better. And then over time, you'll start to build up a lot of positive energy in that space you're in. And it's almost like it creates a protective bubble all around you. So that if you're in a room, say you live in a house with other people, and you just have that room, then that room becomes like a protected bubble of positive energy. Or if you have an apartment like I do, then everything in that apartment feels good. You walk into that apartment and you feel good because you've got all that positive energy. And that bubble, in a way, protects you from the negative energy. And it's almost as though if you have a neighbor who's radiating negative energy, that negative energy will hit that bubble and just bounce off of it, and it won't come into your apartment. So that's how energy works. And if you want to use it for magic, magic is basically using energy. It's not like you see on the movies or TV where you wave a magic wand and change an object from one thing to another. That's not real magic. Real magic is using energy in a positive or negative way. And white magic is using that energy in a positive way to do good things. Love spells or healing spells or wellness spells or anything like that. Making yourself feel good, making other people feel good. That's white magic, positive energy. And if you want to perform spells or anything or just draw energy in, you can set up a little basic shrine like I have here, if you want to call it a shrine, or a little workspace is probably better. I have some pentacles, have two little pentacles, a knife, and I have my tarot cards over here. And I chose the Magician because he represents bringing in positive energy, because he's pulling positive energy from up above and directing it down to the ground, and he's going to use it to do things. And that's basically what you're doing, because the positive energy is all around you, and you're pulling it down, and then you're going to use it. And he's got his little table set up, his little workplace, where he's going to do his magic. And that card basically says everything, that you're taking energy and using it in a positive way. And then if he's reversed, then he would be using it in a negative way. And that's black magic. You don't want black magic. You want good white magic, good positive energy. Now you can make your little workspace as complicated as you want. This is more basic. Most times I just have nothing at all. Or if I'm doing a reading, I'll have my little background, and I might have a little animal. Like those are Zuni animal carvings from New Mexico, or my little black cat. But I usually keep it as basic as possible. That way, if I want to travel somewhere, I don't have to bring a whole bunch of stuff with me. If I'm going to another state or something, or another country, you don't want to have to bring a knife with you if you're going on an airplane. That wouldn't be a good idea. But so I usually keep it as basic as possible. This is a little fancy, more fancy than usual. Got a bell, got a sword, got this fancy axe over here, got the solar cross, all these good things, tarot cards. And you can make it as fancy as you want or as basic as you want. Like I say, if you're at work, you can just meditate, close your eyes and meditate for a few seconds or a minute and pull that positive energy, and you don't need all these fancy things around. Or you can carry something like the Zuni animal carvings. They're meant to be carried in your pocket, and then you can touch them and then get their energy. Because that's a little, I think that's a little bear, and then we've got the little badger. And each carving has meanings. You can look them up on the internet. They're kind of fun. I like those. And they're supposed to actually have spirits inside them if you want. You can call a spirit and have the spirit be inside. I didn't do that. But then you can hold them up to your mouth and you can breathe in the energy from their mouth into your mouth. That's the idea of a Zuni, a fetish it's called, the Zuni animal fetish, Zuni animal carving. But you can do anything you want. You can carry a little crystal with you or a little pentacle, and then just anywhere you want you can touch that and then pull that energy in. And then when you're doing spells and things, just relax and sit down and pull that energy in. Or if you're outside, you can do it. You don't have to sit down. Where I live, it rains most of the time, so I do most of my stuff inside. But if you have a nice night and it's a full moon and you want to go outside, just stand around by the trees. Trees and animals and grass and plants, they all have positive energy. So if you live near a wooded area, like I do, lots of positive energy in forests and wooded areas. So just go out and stand there by the trees. Even if you only have a couple of trees, just go out and stand by the trees and look up at the moon and pull in that positive energy and feel good. And then you can take that energy and direct it towards different things. Like if you don't feel well, you can direct it towards feeling better, like do a wellness spell or a healing spell. And you can find those. There's a lot of good stuff like that on YouTube, or you can buy a book. I was looking at a couple of videos yesterday, and there's a lot of good people out there showing how to do different love spells and wellness spells and healing spells and all kinds of good stuff on YouTube about that. So you can learn a lot, or you can buy some books. I've got a couple of good books. You don't have to spend money if you don't want to. You can just set up a basic little workspace like this, or just anything you want, a pentacle, and that's all you need. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You don't have to buy a lot of books. You can keep it as basic as you want. And then just the whole idea is using energy in a positive way. That's all magic is. It's not fancy. It's not, you don't need to be a wizard or a witch. It's just using energy. That's all magic is. So I hope that helps. I hope you learned something, and I hope I helped you. All right. Thank you for joining me.